What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journeyman in Football Manager 2022. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you've been enjoying it. And we are back with the episode. Been about a week since the last one. I just uploaded a couple days ago, I think it was the Everton rebuild. So we're easing back, as I did say in that video. And if you haven't watched recent videos, I just haven't been feeling very good of late. I can't have too much screen time, which obviously limits the video creating and just playing through the FM save. But I'm slowly getting back to normal. This episode, I feel good we can get through 2 games. So the episode won't be, too short. So maybe slowly getting back to the usual. Especially where we are at in this save as well. And the team. I'm so excited about the young players we have. It's always, and where we're at. Top division in France. I've touched on it. Like, if you can become a good team, we're in a league where if we become a good team in this league, you are contenders in Europe. And I don't want to go too ahead of myself and go right to Champions League, but yeah, that's a situation. If you're a good team here, you're definitely up there. Like, you talk about the PSGs, but PSG, they just got a little bit more money. So yeah, a bit different situation, but I think you get the point we're trying to make. So we did go on and get a couple good results, like a couple 3-1s. Identical performance, say identical results. And there was Diakabi, yeah. So that's one of the things. I need to get a lock with my eyes a little bit. Focus on the details. That's one of the things. But anyway, obviously, here I'll put in another comment from Dan, a channel member. Again, if you become a channel member, I'll link your comments or put them in the videos if you have something to say, and just so we can point that out. And obviously, it's like a same point. Yeah, we want to do everything we can to turn this guy into a superstar. And if you missed the last episode, the man that is touted as next Kylian Mbappe, I talked about as usually that is for a former player, like a legend of a club or something like that, or the country. Yeah, more so the country they're from. That's exciting. That it actually says he's going to be like... no, it doesn't say he's going to be like Mbappe. Probably to it... I'll just take a similar potential level. Whatever. I'm someone who's played Football Manager for years, but there's a few things where I don't know exactly. I'm like, does that mean... my assumption has always just been, okay, he's going to develop into a good player. That could say a different player. It could say Thierry Henry as an example. But that doesn't really differ their potential. It just says, they're going to be a notably good player. And that player they show is just the roll of the dice. Or is it more than that? Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, we're not going to spend too much time on other things. But I wanted to go into this is why in my mind, I'm like, okay, I want to get back to 100% so we can get excited, get deep into this, not this save exactly. We've been deep in the save, man. With this club. While we're at Bordeaux, I'm in that point where the save is, at the club is just going to lighten up because these talents we have, it's like, how are you not going to get excited about this? We're not even going to go through to analyze them individually. We're not here for that. We're here for the games today, definitely. And I thought a game against Marseille, that's not easy. They're in 8th and we're just starting to get away from that relegation zone. And when you come in with that as an expectation for a job, I'm still so happy we could have ended somewhere in the lower reaches again. I wanted this, when I was doubting it for a while before we got this job. When I was hunting for it, I was wondering, when are we going to be where are I just touched on it in this video, in a league where I said, if you become one of the best in the league, you'll be a contender you'll definitely be in the Champions League. So that's where I wanted to be at this point in the save. And I think by 2027, when we started unemployed with no experience, I think to get that in this time frame is a pretty good thing. And I think the French league is a good place to be. We have had a pretty straightforward selection. What I've noticed, I'm not going to go through all these players because we've got a lot in the first team. Some of them are younger, and Vincent Colom, he is 16 now, so I could register him in the first team, so he can play games, but I've still got him there, and again, on that same point of mentoring someone like a Diakabi, we don't need to click on him. We've looked at him enough so far, but the more of those, again, the model citizen types and just get experience getting around the first team and mentoring them, it's gonna be very good. But this guy is not the sharpest at the moment. Oh, he was just coming back from an injury. That is why. So he's probably I'll get him on fitness and we'll drop him out of the team here. Who have we got? I might even chuck Colin onto the bench. Because he's at the point in his career where he could develop into any position. Like, you could say, develop him into, like, that fullback. What could you see him? Like, do you ever feel I don't want to hate on fullbacks. Why am I hating on fullbacks today? Nah, like, someone that has this potential in him, I feel you want him to get in more attacking positions. I don't know, but at the end of the day, if you get a world-class fullback, that's a locked-on position for you. So, every position's important. But also, this keeper I hadn't used yet. When we joined, he was injured. I think we'll give him a go because he's probably our future. Some good potential in there. And we just, switched the keepers. He's been, all right. But he's that strange age, 28, when he's not a star player in the team. He's just like your average keeper. And I don't really know the future for him. And, with contract expiring, we got to see. Normally, it depends if they have value in them or not, but you can't always get profits. As I said, we got a few of these guys. Some of them are younger, some are just reserve kind of players or rotation. We definitely want to lower the squad size. You could say just put them in the second team, but there's still players we're paying. So the point is the same, that we need to maybe move on some players next season. That frees up a bit of money. But we're not going to spend too much extra time anyway talking about the players. Column, see what number's available. Number 2. I think he's a bit too young for that. The first 11 number. He definitely, he'll build up to be, without a doubt, in the first 11. But for the time being, he just recently turned 16. You don't want to rush him into things too much. You got to be careful. And just mark tightly there. And if you take a look at Marseille, I say notable teams. Steven Bergwijn, good player, notable. Adama Traore. They got some, but we got to realize where we're at in the career. I'm like, hold up, we're pretty deep. So we just got to see the ages of players. But anyway, pick up where you left off last time out, Imagine we get another 3-1. But the thing is, we're playing some good football, so we're going to be looking to keep that up. And, let's just skip. All right. I like when it shows in the good formation. It shows them as the formation stats. So, Adama Traore, what I mean, he's 31 now. Hasn't quite lost his pace, but that's going to come. He deteriorates pretty quickly because his natural fitness is 12. That's, I wouldn't say that's on the good level. That means, your physicals are going to decline. And outside of that, it's about his dribbling and crossing a little bit. He's someone that starts to decline a lot, especially he's got bad stamina. He's a tricky one. And they're playing Bergwijn up top as well. He's 30, so he's still, his natural fitness. I take maybe 14, 15. When it's above that, they're not going to decline too heavily. But he's class. When I always judge off league. Like, if we're saying versus us, Bergwijn, he's a worry. Like, he's a danger man. Is he class in the world of football with every single player? I don't want to say too much because he's going to damage us today. That's like me just predicting what is going to come. But at the same time, Greg, he could be. We've got so many, and that's like graduating from our last job. For you guys that I really notice, you guys, if you get in the comments and who will say, if you point out names of players we've had at other teams and to take a look at them, maybe to bring them over, it's just like, that tells me that you've watched a lot of episodes. especially. But it's not. It's always the. I looked offside. That's always. What is it? Like the dream? Not a dream exactly. Let's see if this is given offside. Again, goal review. Looks like the goal's given. Yeah, the way it's reviewed, it's going to be a goal. You can always sense that. They just timed the run really well. Cortez. I think Cortez kept him onside, but I was wondering about Cortez. He's a 3-star player. But what was I going to say? I almost forgot, I think. Yeah, this is... we got a couple good results lately, but I want to hopefully get our game going. Martinez on a yellow card. You know we like to give I hate that. This makes me almost reconsider his role. I just go to central midfielder and then just so I can ease off tackles because, yeah. It's a little annoying in that role. But I guess Carrillo. Adama. I tell you the only bad thing. Lee Gurn with the Uber Eats. You get too hungry. But anyway. The Uber Eats advertisements. Interesting game so far. For everyone. Yeah, he's looking, well, my feeling with him, he's getting, we're getting killed. That's what we're getting. Maybe something we saw coming. Good team at home. Punishing us, so. And the same thing as well. I'm probably not going to have that in it. It's not like you want to get mad, but that's the natural thing. I'm not going to be naturally getting too angry or even too excited unless it's something crazy good. Just at my current state. But yeah. Come on. Goes along. Greg clears the ball really well. But even... we're not... And tactic things are running through my mind as well. I'm like, okay. Oh, loser. What are you doing? No, they're killing us. Who's this? Oh, man. Like, well, what can I even say anyway? They're just destroying us. Ugh. Yeah. I feel like I've heard his name before. Or I've seen that hair before and he's trying... Probably not the most exciting game to be getting today. But this is just showing you where we're coming from. When we come against, Marseille, they're an accomplished outfit. Not the best team in the league, but they've always been that, one you're going to worry about in France. One of the games. Oh. It's an interesting competition. Oh, see, we're still going to show some signs. Like, look at this. Penalty, maybe. How many of our players need to take a dive before we can get a penalty? That's almost complaining and taking shots at my own players at the same time. But, a 3-0 at halftime is not exactly... Number one, not exactly what we've been seeing, but what came to mind is not what you want to... See... I feel we've got a lack of experience out there. We got some and the older players we do have. See, I still have to remind myself, 31? Like, he's 31, but he doesn't strike me as like a leader, someone that's gonna, help the team just lift. Yeah, so there's still a lot to do. Don't forget where we picked up. That's always a reminder where we picked up the team and what we've got to do. So it's like we've got to manage the current group we have. And we might do that with subs and try and target the next game as a victory because you can see the type of game it is. It's just like a better team, and we're just not generating. This is always my emotion with the hand. This is like I can't compete with this team. It's too much. Or we just don't have enough about us, to be able to compete. And so we're just going to go like a more direct game, maybe play for some set pieces, and then make some changes. Sorensen is probably our best centre-back. We'll rest him. Hervé Chassing, how's he's good potential, I wanted to say, it's easy to get excited about the attackers and all of that, but he look good? He's got attributes in the right areas, then the potential to be spoken of. Diakabi, but Faris is some form of striker. No, he's not bad. He's not bad. And I know it's not the occasion he'd probably want for a debut, I guess. Left back doesn't... I might play him in the next game. I don't know if we'll be reaching too heavy for that. Maybe I don't like Lauser, man. He's anxious. I might have something to help him out with that. I don't know how you feel. Anyway, at this point, Martinez, go support. Even Reeve Frostler... Let's go. So, I do this. This is not, I wouldn't say this is a shocking, no, how do you put it into words? Like, where it's not surprising with the move we've made. It's not like, anytime we're down, we'll just, rest. Let's rest some players and focus on the next game. You just get the idea. And sometimes it helps generate opportunities. Pablo Martinez. Like I felt we've brought on some weaker players, if anything, and in the what we've got, like our team, like getting wins where we can is going to be so valuable. And we've made changes. We had two. That chance was really solid, admittedly. Where are we? If we got that last chance, that was really good from Faris, man. We're getting mad space. Not utilized. That's what tells me. Like, scoreline says, no, this is not a good game for you, which is true. But even if they counter us and they score here, but that doesn't mean anything. Nah. What I take from that play is we opened great space. Some quality. And maybe a game where our heads are not down, that's why we got exposed. That was going to come, and we were almost punished because we lost possession. That happens. I love when that happens, definitely. But we just know it's not our day, so we're not taking too much out of this. We're not stressing too much. It's like, look, that goal was coming, mate. That goal was coming. That's what I mean. I reckon if we were a team, we were, comfortable, our quality's there as well. In this period, since I make the changes, when we've had those highlights, we could have 2 or 3 goals and maybe not have conceded that last one. So that's why, as a manager, especially when you're taking over a new club, look into everything, man. Consider your opponent. And you wouldn't say when you're 4-1 that you're going to get much out of this game. But I think there's a lot taken out of it. Really. We brought in a young keeper that we haven't used. There's so many variables, man. We're actually showing incredible signs late. We look dangerous. And that's just far, right? The frustration builds up when you're it doesn't matter how sick you're feeling, guys. Your FM frustration will like when your players are doing some dumb shit, when they're doing some dumb stuff, that's gonna always take over when you're an FM player. That's always. But I don't even think we had a terrible game. Look, huh? No, is it just me and my eyes? I know I've been struggling a little bit with them lately, but Are those stats real? I'm seeing that right. Yeah, we had a bigger XG. We're Bordeaux. Yeah, we're not Marseille. We'd have liked to be with this win, but we have more shots on target, easily total shots. And I wasn't even like, when I was saying, yeah, we're taking a lot from this game. That was before I was really analyzing the match stats, not trying to look at intricate numbers here. But there's a lot to take out of that game individually. Like, we've got easy expectations this year. Well, yeah, since we've joined, as we said again, just survive. Like, our style holds up. You wouldn't normally say that when you lose 4-1, but you can see why we've been scoring in games where we're creating those opportunities. So look deeper than the result. But that's what I do game in and game out. And I think that's why, I mean, what we've done in the series so far. We didn't get the result we wanted, but you all should be happy. Yeah, you create them. Don't even go there, man. Just try and don't try and analyze how that shouldn't be the reaction it was. I said we should be winning. You did well. What? Now they're mad, but that's like normally boosting when you go there. That option, I'm not happy with your finishing, but that should have been. Let's just move on. Like, getting them demotivated, that probably knocks it a peg or two down for the next game. But just recover from that. But, hey, Vincent Colomb and Killian, hey, maybe we'll take some players. Getting good reactions, but that says a lot as well. You don't normally get an outrageous reaction when you say similar things like we usually do. You don't see those reactions. So that's like the club atmosphere with a new manager coming in. Maybe not, you don't want to be that, if you're being that direct to them and maybe they think insulting them, they're not going to react so well. So you got to keep all those things in mind. Oh, FM is such a deep game, isn't it? But you see Marseille with beating us there. Yeah, they're a team. I'd say like they'd be a like top 4 contender. They should be. But that's not me. It's starting to get pretty competitive. Like, well, I suppose when some other teams, maybe like Strasbourg, who else? Saint Etienne can be a bit up and down as well, but they could be known to challenge. If you get a couple teams, then addition, even like Lille, it's not a bad league. It'll be a competitive league. You might have your game against PSG or games against PSG and Monaco, then really struggle. I think we really struggled today, but yeah, on paper, 4-1. What we showed today, I don't even want to go there, man, because we look good. We look good. Some defensive plays, but what I was going to lead to say is people might see a 4-1 as, okay, tactically, you're out. Nah, that's not working. Switch up your tactics. You had one bad result. Not one bad performance, one bad result, and switch it. Nah. Like I said, I liked what we showed, and if we had maybe different players, just different situations. What I mean different situations is being in the job for longer, players more comfortable with me as a manager. You're generally going to be better. Like, your first, handful of games, you're not going to be at your best then. No, that doesn't happen most of the time. You progress. So when you know your setup is looking good, that's a great way. Like, that's my first thing. It's almost above results, especially when you've already got a few wins, so you're comfortable. And you know you can get those, especially when they're on the board, though. That's very important. It's easy to say about that, but yeah, you can see how things are going with your tactics. It's crucial, because if we lost that and we look completely bad, had 5 shots or less in the game, you need to change something. Whereas right now, no, not so much. We know we create. Something very important, though, to do is a match review. So you just go over, with the recovery. With my training, I tend to get them pretty, regularly with those. And I don't know, I don't change a lot of the midweek stuff. And then I take a look at the game we have before, FC Lorient. And if it mixes with the game well, especially on the odd occasion, I might add a couple or remove a couple, just see what I want to work on. But I'll see who's our team, and I'm like, oh yeah, we worked on like this chance creation, chance conversion as well, and attacking movement. I think don't be shocked if we're deadly in front of goal in the next match. That links up all well together. From that training, and then me adding the attacking movement, and then a home game for us. Yeah, there's a few ticks there. So Pierre Espanol. Espanol from France. Yeah, he's standard. I was gonna do it. Maybe we might still. We made... Let's go to the staff. We did bring in... If we go by the more recent... I'm not going to go through them individually, as you could probably see, yeah. In this period of time, we just targeted... We had, like, staff available to bring in, so maybe, yeah, we'll round them up, but... Just to let you know, I've made staffing changes and bringing in some members that I think can do a good job. See, I'm always in the winner's mind. I'm like, ooh, Lyon dropped points, but we're not... We're nowhere near that. The thing is, it's relatively early in the season. Don't even go there. I'm not even talking about we saw what we just saw. Our squad. I gotta listen, like, I can make so many points. Yeah, I gotta listen to what I've said. We've got, even, like, come the end of the season, some players to sell in the first team squad. There's just, a bit too many players. We've got to make our squad. I think a run for any European finish, we can worry about next season. Yeah. Listen to the board. We just need to avoid relegation. Like, when we weren't at least sitting bottom, like, it's a relatively, like, that should be, we should get that done. We should get that done. And then established, I always avoid a relegation battle for next season, yeah. I'm eyeing a little above that. I guess that can be, like, mid-table, but that's probably... Avoiding a relegation battle is probably where we're at, like, right now, if we sort out the table. Kind of. Maybe from 11th to 13th or so, that's where they would read that. But we'd probably want to target, like, why don't you target top 6 if you say set? But I want to probably, around, you don't even need a set. Just use your mouse. We want to maybe next season target a finish around there. If, European places are out of our reach. Guy, I told you. My eyes are not 100% at the moment. I thought that said LeBron. And I'm like, we're playing FM. Maybe squint your eyes a little bit so you can see it from my current perspective. But, has he got... I mean, he's probably not going to be a superstar. Yeah, if anything, he's probably on the chopping block, unfortunately. And again, our development center. I could only avoid these for so long. Who's this? Felipe Broquet? Bro? 16 pace? Mate, train this guy. We're going to train this hard defensively. Train him hard defensively, because if you got a super quick centre back, that can be so valuable for you. And he just if defensively he becomes, like, solid. And then, that pace lifts him above. If he had average pace, if it was... But even, yes, all those can be greens. Like, his pace attributes, his speed attributes, acceleration, agility, and pace will be 16 plus. Yeah, pace might end up being 17, 18, then agility, acceleration, 16s and 17s. That's dangerous if he just turns out his defensive stats to be... they're not going to be, like, world-class defensive stats. But he's got potential there. So he's a bit scary. And again, we talked about Lyon and Marseille. Marseille, they next had that's a tricky game for them, and it's a bit of a comparison between us. That's why I don't need to go through it. Just the reference of what I'm saying that we've already said is we need to work towards being that. Mate, we've just joined. When I'm like talking to myself here, staring down the camera. Don't be so quick to increase your expectation on what you're trying to do with this team. Take it day by day, week by week. I can do that, though, because you just want to be the best you can. Okay, we're here. This is going to be a targeted win for us. FC Lorient, which they're in 10th, so they're not sitting bottom of the league or anything. They're above us, so let's not be too disrespectful to them, or don't give them the respect they deserve, or they could punish us. But I've liked the build-up for this game. I'm wanting more from Alice. I thought it was the standard thing where, he could be a striker, but if we're using our future Mbappe, I feel we have good goal-scoring power. And then over on the right side, yeah, I mentioned it last time. There was in another save, I was targeting him, but there was something that was off for me, and why I didn't commit to his signing. He's still like that low finishing, and yeah, there'll be. I don't know if it'll be the same point with this club if his value isn't even anything special anyway. So it's not like, yeah, let's get a bag for this man. It probably won't be the case, but I just, hopefully, want him to become the best player he can. And even as attacking midfielder, this guy's more central, but I don't think we have that. Like, even Singh, who we're starting today, we've got a lot of these. When we first got this job as well, we were reviewing it. Yeah, we were like, we got a lot of these players that I don't feel we have like a amazing star midfielder that. Like, we got a lot around that similar ability. If you look at someone else, again, Lauser dropped him for this one. He's wanted. I don't mind considering the sale of him. He's 28, and again, off his rating, but can you separate these guys too much? So I don't know. I've seen. Let's just go into the form. He had a really good game. Yeah, he got 2 goals and an assist, and even the last game. He got a 7 rating in a game where I thought we were, well, the stats said we were incredibly poor. So for him to still get a good rating, a 7 in a game like that, he's shown the most. Or we've given him the game. We've been playing him in that advanced playmaker, and he hasn't disappointed me yet. So, and then, of course, we are playing Column. Come on, how's he been? Ooh. Arrows going down. It's whether the arrow's going down or up, it depends how long I'm on the profile. So, we stick with Carrillo and then Beck Sorensen and Greg. Yeah. And then I did say Sedilia. Did I click on him? Not sure. Just so you know his attributes. He's got pretty good long throws if those opportunities, if it comes. But again, I don't think, either right back we have is a star. So let's just get into the game. And this says a lot. Like, I keep going back to it. And even when we were playing the game, I said, or more so after the game, when we realized how many chances. Look at the players we have. Like, it's nothing crazy, is it? For the amount of chances we create, in the end, we had a poor loss. But the amount of opportunities we created with our personnel against our opponents in the last game, away from home as well. Yeah, show everyone what we're all about. See, that recovers. Look at that. Inspired and motivated. For Diakabi. Like, imagine when we start to get a bit of ability in our team. We've got these mid guys at the moment, like Singh. Yeah, like, they're not bad. They're just like that solid level. They got a recent win, but outside of that, haven't done too well. So, I'm fancying our chances. See, look at this. A win. Look, they're on 14 points as well. We get a couple more wins, and I think we can sit mid-table for the season as a minimum. And again, I don't want to go too high. But I'm very mixed. Because I even said it in the last game as well. We might have some weaknesses in some areas with our player quality. We might have some at the back as well. Fuck, corner, man. 4 minutes in, really, to kill the momentum. At least the momentum I was building up. In the commentary, there's a cunt on the line. Column. What are you doing? Column. Hey, you're there, mate. Use your height. I'm disappointed. Hopefully we can, not let that impact us. Let's see if he can do anything a bit more going forward. Come on. Deadly. Corner comes in. I'm not going to waste any time, honestly. It's going to be a foul. Yeah, let's just go higher tempo and be more expressive. The highest tempo we can. Come on, guys. That's a real disappointing way to start the game. Let's get it going. He's getting on the ball. He's getting on the ball a bit now. Might get a bit of confidence. Sing. Carrillo. Yeah, let's take control of the possession. Alice, poor touch. We should get it back with the pressure. No, they find a way through. Come on. No. Fuck. How are they going to score? Oh, it's rare to... Whoa. Okay. Keyboard attack. How did... They're 2-0. This one's definitely more disappointing. But these are goals that... Well, that's a good chance there. But if you prevent that, what kind of clearance is that? Passing it to your opponent that would have an open goal with the goal. That's stupid, man. What are you playing at? So, I'm disappointed if there's no exciting... I know it's so early, so let's go direct. Play out of defense might not be working. Yeah, that doesn't look like it for today, guys. For this game. Not another one. Oh, I wanted at least one win. Can we take positives out of losses? Call it offside to give us a hope. Or we're knocked out. Oh, good. What was it going to be? Yeah, 27 minutes. It would have been... But that's... Yeah, okay, that... Calm down. We held the line very well. We did what we needed to with defending that set piece. But you can tell when you're being dominated. We're being dominated right now. We've made some changes. Can I shout at these players? Demand more? But it doesn't make sense. Like, that's FM. I don't even want to go too deep. But, like, no. Okay, we've got more possession, but how come we're not getting the chances like the last game? Obvious. You can't expect every game to be the same, but I'm... Oh, we've lost that possession now, I guess, because we've gone more direct. Like... It's perplexing. We should have seen more here. We should, there's still time to do so. I feel like we need a personnel switch. No, just at least roll for now. A roaming playmaker. We need a column. Like, we just... Go through the middle. And a higher line and get stuck. I just... God damn. 2-0. And they're just getting set piece and set piece. One will eventually lead to a goal. See, that's good pressing. Yes, that's good. Now, try and win the ball back. Can't... But they'll find a way through. I just get the feelings. I know. We had a couple good games before this as well, which is disappointing. Sure. They're gonna... Didn't I say they're gonna... How do they pass through like that? We caught them offside. Should be. It looked... That's why I'm pretty composed. Yeah, disallowed. So I saw that as more... Yeah, we defended that well. We pushed up, caught them again. Yeah. But... those are always mixed. Like... Was that still not the greatest defending? They had a chance, but... How come we're not... We got pretty much the same team from the last game. It's in us to create more than we are. We're getting more shots on than we are. So it's not over. Oh, yeah, that's over. Over the net, man. We're 3 on target only. 8. We were expecting, come home and you got a 2 up top. Okay, who's been... Okay, let it... Victor, I was praising him, saying he hasn't really had a poor game. Can we bring a wide man? Can we bring on Faris? Yeah. That's going to get dangerous. And then Faris. I want to put him advanced. We thought about it. And Diakabi. Yeah, pressing forward. Good roll. I'm always hesitant about very attacking. I wanna have the high tempo, but I wanna go back to our short, slightly shorter, and no crosses. I'm just trying to, I wanna play our short game because that's what we've been training. You know, you can easily think going direct is the best method, but we've been training. On the shorter game, saying that ball over the top, that should be a red card and penalty. That was final man. Look at my play. He's celebrating. Alice is hyped about that. It should be a penalty and a sending off, but it won't be. Yeah, a penalty for. How come that doesn't happen in FM? Red cards. You rarely see those when it's a pen. I'm pretty sure it was the final man. Should have that been the way? Let me know if you see that the same. Yeah, we should convert this. I feel they should have had a sending off. But, and that would put us in a, we would have 30 minutes left. Huh. And like, yeah, that was on the 62nd minute. My opinion, red card, and just how it is in Football Manager. In a penalty situation, you don't see a penalty and a red card go together. When's the last time you've seen, whether before you or against you, a penalty and a red card? It's quite rare, even when it's probably the most obvious situation it could be out of FM gameplay, when you can't see that it's 3D. That would change. It would change the complexion, how the rest of this game plays out. Then they could easily still get one back. No. Encourage where... Yeah, we still got more changes up our sleeves, but it's more probably just about fresher legs because we haven't got that deadly personnel. Lauser maybe for Singh. Yeah, so he's a bit... His rating's better there, but I felt Singh's looked good in games. He's got a couple goals, like I showed you that game. Come on. Maybe. Diakabi. Come on. Faris, you gotta score. Can you feel my pain? Can you feel my pain? You're running one-on. Why do you blaze away? What's kicking it into your mate in the stands? Like, what was he trying to execute there, man? Like, we haven't had as many... but again, we've been the better team, which is frustrating. I'm bringing back an old phrase for me. Frustrating. It's a mix of words, and I'm sure it's easy enough to pick up. All right. Come on. Come on. You have to do something good. Oh, it's the man that I doubted, Valentin. And the composure from the future Mbappe. That's why I said you have to do something good. He was smart not to... How many players would, again, blaze away? Yeah, how many times you see that smashed? Almost, that's thankful for good closing down. That we didn't get kind of pressured into that shot. It could have been wasted. But how's that composure? And how's that goal for a 10 finishing? And again, from someone who I haven't rated, from in a couple saves I've seen him around, this is a solid position. But I reckon this is not a bad set. I reckon this could be an alternate setup for us tactics-wise. We'll probably introduce that because I've done it a couple times, and actually one game where we won the 3-1. But go two up top. When we notice we're just not, it's an obvious thing. Yeah, when you need, it's not just because we needed goals. It's because we weren't converting our chances. And yeah, I'm not going to complain if there's not a chance in the last 10 minutes. And like, what else can you say? Encourage. But I feel we should have had momentum. We might do after I said a shout, though. Fresh legs down that right side. What will he do this time? Pablo Martinez. Sorensen. Yeah, this could be a good change. Don't stuff it up. Oh, beautiful. And now they're going to call offside. Diakabi should be the hero. He should be the hero. Oh, it's awarded. I was going like negative about it. Sometimes that works. Oh, so talk about that right. Let me know. Did you think that was a random sub? Or you're just subbing your right back, not really making him more attacking or anything, just like for like? Okay. That was good. No, it wasn't Alice. Oh, no, yeah, Diakabi. No, he was on. He ran from deep there. Told you. But that's him because of how good he is. Yeah, he shows that. And still at a ripe young age. But that's why he does not fail in that situation. That's why he makes the right run. Yeah? All right, just... I'm just... Yeah, he made... yeah. He targeted that and made sure he was on. That... See, you need... This is... I don't really do this midweek. Go back, analyze my goals. And you see it on the video here, so it's better. Target... That's what a manager would do. You look deeper and see what the player did well with. But that's where I would be like that as a manager. I would love, I'm not sure if this can be a feature if I'm going too deep with it. Like, tell him he did that. I don't want to just praise his game. I want to praise a certain part of his game that he did well. But would that just make him happy anyway? What would impact that much of his ability? Like, it's just something you would like to do, but I think you get what I mean anyway. Just, yeah. Keep doing that, mate. That's what I want to know. Encourage his, forward play, his forward craft, because he did that excellently. And now, see, let's slow the tempo down. We've got a nice lead, but we're not going to go play out of foul. I don't want to make any errors, so no more maybe be more disciplined. But anyway, yeah. Sometimes when you're down, and you guys have watched my videos for a long time, I do that. I go direct as I can, you up the tempo, and I think that's the best option. But we've been training that shorter passing game, and a goal came in from a cross. I think we've got different avenues, though. And of course, come back, right? Let that sink in. Look at this. Look at the disallowed ones as well. It all started with the penalty. What a crazy last 30 minutes. The last final third of the game, that last 30 was amazing. So yeah, what we changed tactically was very good, clearly. And then specific change, the right back came on. He did exceptionally well, but it was everyone linking together. Yeah. Incredibly happy. Diakabi, mate. 19. But, yeah, this is the time you expect it. He's not like a 16 or 17-year-old. This is where, yeah, you expect it, or what would make sense, and to show he's a real up-and-coming talent on Mbappe levels, he needs to kill this season and not just show little signs. He's like, all right, yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man to be leading this team up top. And yeah, not just show glimpses. Show he's a real force. So yeah, slowly pushing up the table, and yeah, that was fight. That was fight. Like, I don't know the percentages. I said my changes is half the job, and then the players will be the next half. It could be, what, a 40-60% split. I'm not sure the mathematics behind it, but I know the players out there still need to perform. I can make changes I think will be correct, and yeah, there's some players I'm questioning, but there's some players in the team that have got the talent, quite talented, and yeah, showing that when I need. So I'm proud of the boys today. Well done. Come on. Yes. That game could have easily just been another loss. And it wasn't, I think I said a couple things about him with Frostley. It wasn't just that last cross he did, and yeah, you would have to see more signs. And I still question him. Like, he doesn't stand out to me. I'm trying to analyze his attributes here. Yeah, he's not bad for coming on with 14 pace and 15 acceleration. He's quicker, experienced international with South Africa. So it's different things you take out of that. Out of his technical attributes, I'm not like thinking, oh yeah, he's going to come on and create massively for us. But you look deeper than that, and yeah, you can see a few things why. But it was a game we should have won. From what I'm so happy, because what we showed in the previous game, it probably said we have a great chance to win this one coming at home. So yeah, Diakabi's shining. This is what he needs to do. Got a goal and assist. All of his shots are on target. Had 4 key passes. And yeah, we are definitely going to be... That's what I've been thinking to myself these last few days when I haven't really been in the position to record. But I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to get 100% back, because then I want to be just playing this save so much, because I feel we're at a team now where we can settle. Yeah, I'm like that sitting back mode. I'm in chilling mode with this team, because we've got the plans. We've got the expectations right now, not too high, but we don't like the previous clubs I've been at. Okay, developing concerns. Bakwa, I'm not using this guy too much. He's 25 years old, could be on the chopping block. His contract's running it. Yeah, he's got a few things. So I'm just going to leave that for now and see what my response will be. But yeah, we're at our previous clubs. It's just the point we said before. We're in a league. PSG, Pochettino. So that's going to be a tricky game. And yeah, I notice we sometimes get these staff, again, I mentioned bringing in staff, but yeah, I might change this in the settings. You always have to do, but then sometimes they target someone all right. Like, he's working with youngsters is good. I assume he's been a goalkeeping coach. So you can just go change contract offer and see what's been offered. And under 19s coach, it's interesting. I really like the working with youngsters. His goalkeeping, the goalkeeping's reasonable. I reckon I'll let that go through, because the ability of working with the youngsters, could elevate all of that. And because, I was going to say we're kind of at the end of the month. You don't get more at the end of the month than 31st of October, do you? So let's see our financial stage. It's not horrendous. Not horrendous. So as usual, wages, biggest expenditure. But that is not, we're not going to read too much into that, because when we're improving the team, we're going to have more on our wages. I like to think we'll be getting in some more quality. So I want to more judge that in the coming seasons, and how we're going to have money coming in, and all of that. So we're probably going to look to play maybe the next 3 games, and then we'll do a December episode, or we'll find a way to do a game in December, maybe a bit more than 3 games. But I feel myself slowly progressing bit by bit, so you guys know. And even the way I'm recording these videos, it's probably like that. I'm just like a bit more laid back, because I'm not trying too hard or anything like that, just with how I'm feeling lately. So if it's that more relaxing vibe, hopefully it's easy to be listening to. But I think more importantly, I want to be getting better, so I can just be my normal self, and Yeah, but hopefully you enjoyed the video though. Just chilling and playing some FM here. I enjoyed this today. If anything, it's a mix. I can't spend too much time on the screen, but it's just like a nice little relaxing thing. Play some FM. We had some funny moments, didn't we? Or that wouldn't be so relaxing, but we got a win in the end. And the first game, as I said, that was like we learnt from a loss, and it was a good game for us. All these early moments in a new managerial spell, and I think it's spelling bright good things for us. Spelling good things for us, because now then I start to target that thing, or you could be a win or two away. But no. You can see how we just drag that result out of the mud. That's what we're doing to stay in this position. We're not thinking, get a couple wins and we're just outside top 6. No, we're going to be getting these kind of results to make sure we just stay safe for the season. And we think how we go just going forward. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the episode today, guys. More episodes will be coming as I'm on the road to recovery myself. Take steps in the positive direction opposed to going backwards. That's what we hope for anyway. So I'll see you guys next time.